Hello, Gary here from Pathways Homestead.
And I'm Cindy.
And we're just going to talk to you today pretty frankly about some things going on.
Yeah.
I guess this is supposed to be, you guys get to live vicarious through our lives,
Yes,
which is
yes.
scary.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of nut would want to live through our lives. But anyhow, we've had some things going on we were going to share with you guys. Sometimes life's just tough. Sometimes things go on that aren't great. Not horribly tragic, but just are
Not
tough
fun.
to deal with. Yeah,
Yeah.
not fun. And we've had some mechanical failures lately that have caused us some problems.
Some major setbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little while back, our son's truck, the motor went out of it, and so he came down and borrowed our extra old farm truck, Buck and Cuss.
Trusty old Buck and Cuss.
Yeah, and the 92 Chevy, and he got it to Kansas City and it quit him. So that is broke down there, and then the pickup that we bought back in the summer that we saved for and that we were planning on really making things a lot better for us. This last week, the motor went out of it. Lost oil pressure, and I changed the oil. We changed the oil pump, and the best we can figure is the main bearings are out of it. So it is, broke down on us, and we're not sure how we're going to cover that. I haven't worked enough on side jobs and stuff to put much back after we bought it, and we kind of spent all of our savings on it.
And the homestead is paying for itself,
Yes.
but it's not making extra.
Yeah.
And so the homestead is, with his pastor salary, homestead is feeding us and taking care of itself, which is good, which is really good. So that's that, but there's no extra.
And so, as I've told many people, and as I want to remind you, if it's got moving parts, it will break down.
Yes, yes.
All vehicles, regardless of how much you pay for them, they will break down.
Yes.
It's part of it.
And with the added medical expenses we've had, that has really put us in a bind. So, yeah. So we still have an emergency fund. It is not large enough to cover this. And we really don't want to completely wipe it out, but that may be what has to happen.
We've been trying to do some other things, sell some wood and different things, and without a full-size pickup, that got pretty tough. So, like I've told you guys many times, the most important thing you can grow on a homestead is friendships, relationships.
Relationships.
And we had a friend loan us a full-size pickup, so we're using it right now to deliver some wood and to haul some different things and to continue the homestead stuff, and just trying to figure out how to go forward from here on fixing or repairing the Chevy pickup, the full size, my 3/4 ton. And then when we get that done, we'll have to figure out how to get the pickup that's up north and get it here and get it repaired probably. And so just kind of thought we'd share with you guys some of our mechanical problems. Part of life is things going wrong.
Yeah.
And it's tough to deal with sometimes, and it's stressful, and maybe we don't always handle it like we should at times, but we know that in the end we just got to depend on God to provide.
Yes.
and be faithful and trust Him even when things are tough. And that's kind of where we're at right now. Got plenty to eat, and electricity's still on, and the animals are still doing fine. So we've been selling out of our goats. We haven't quite got them all sold yet.
Not yet.
We've got some chicken and beef that we haven't sold yet, but we do have 4 pigs going to the processor that aren't necessarily spoke for. We've got 4 pigs going to the processor in March, and a beef going to the processor in March. We've got 7 pigs going to the processor
in May.
in May, and none of those are spoke for.
And the 7 that are going in May are all at a USDA licensed and inspected facility. So if we get all our stuff together and get the store finished and can get our licensing, we'll be able to sell that meat at the farmers market and here at the homestead.
It also means a restaurant or a chef or a grocery store can purchase that.
Yeah.
And resell it.
Yeah.
And we've got a calf due in May.
Yes, we have a calf due in May.
We're
at
probably,
the end of May.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have little pigs towards the end of April.
Yep.
And so there's still a lot going on around here.
Yes.
We've got we've bought into a share of some cattle that we're backgrounding and conditioning, and they're on wheat and turnips right now, and growing and doing good. We doctored a few, but they're doing all right, and we're hopefully we'll sell them, and be a few more months, but we'll sell them when they get to weight and make some profit off of our investment in that. And we're still cutting wood and feeding animals and doing stuff around here. So just thought we'd update you guys on what's going on in our lives. And sometimes things just don't go the way you planned them.
We've been through things like this before. While it's not fun, while it's difficult, it will be all right. It will all come out in the wash, as some people say, and we're just going to trust the Lord and keep trucking on.
Yep.
So that's an update on what's going on with us, and thank you guys for watching, and we pray you have a blessed day.